Hello everybody, me again. Yes, it's 10 p.m. 10:01. I'm a little late. This 1-2 minutes is not so much. So today's topic is one of the topic that you choose. Rebecca wanted to hear about patience. I would say a really interesting topic. Hey, happy Monday, Rebecca. Really interesting topic, especially for these days when we have to stay home. How to be patient at home. Hello, Monica. Hello, studio. So definitely, it's important that we implement this patient in our life. Why? Because without patience, we can be too much in stress. We can be too much under some kind of pressure. We can be too much under negativity. So we have to avoid this negativity to be more connected with ourselves. So really funny because if we look word patience, and then we look similar word like patient. So patient is usually laying like in the hospital, and what the patient can do, just lay there and do nothing. And of course, the patient has to be patient. Really funny because we can play here with some words, So imagine that when you want something, it's like imagine yourself, okay, I want to achieve something, but for this, I have to just lay down. No, studio, I will not answer your question after the video or at the end of the video because I give only messages. If you want to get answers, you will have to wait for my free messages, or you can contact me on my email. You can take me private, you pay me, and then I will answer all your questions. This is how I work. So if you want that you get something, you have to accept this. Okay, I will get this when I will totally let go, and when I will totally like lay down and just wait to get this. As patients get their health back in hospital, yes, you can email me. So as patients get their health back, most of time, of course, some people die in this process. But anyway, let's talk like this majority. Hey, Urosh. No. Hey, Al. Yes. I just read your. So, Al, tomorrow I will speak about your topic. Is this okay? So, good morning, Al. So, definitely, as all patients in hospital getting held, we are also getting what we want when we are patient, as we are in the same position as these patients in the hospital are. So whenever you catch yourself that you are like struggling or you want to get something right away, like that you force this and you'll be under the stress, then think about that all this is negativity. All this is actually attracting bad situations in your life. All this will attract bad vibes into your life. All this will attract negativity in your life. So what you have to do, change this. If you cannot change, then you are going on the worse, not on the better. So I don't know, some people are looking for a job and they are impatient. I would like to really have this job and this and this and this and this, and actually they cannot decide what kind of job they want. This is first problem, that they cannot get nothing. Second of it is like, I desperate need money. Desperate is like negativity. So in this case, you will not attract something. And as I'm teaching all the time, you don't need job to have money. So when you will just start to focus more on this other side, so money, then job, you will easily attract money than job. Why? Because money is much easier to attract than job. This is first thing. And second thing, why you will search for something that puts you in some bad vibes. This is crucial. So whenever you are not patient, you are pushing on yourself, you are pushing on situation, you are pushing on things around you, and what you are doing, you are sending this negativity out. So you're sending negativity out of your body, out of your aura, out of your chakras, out of your being, and of course things cannot happen. It's like that when you are not patient, what you're doing, you're building the wall around you, high wall, the highest wall possible. Like China wall is nothing correlated with kind of wall you can build if you are not patient. People say, okay, how can you maybe teach to be, how can you learn to be patient? I would say it's an easy way and it's a hard way. Hard way is that you are punished, not directly, but that you are punished that you do not get something because you're impatient. And so in this case, this is hard way. Easy way is that you just put in your mind, okay, everything it will be as it has to be. Everything that is come to me is the best for me right now. I remember how I learned to be patient. So when I was working in army, I worked in the like in this koi or battalion, which was being like really. I was in the ordinary soldier, so I was preparing for fight all this, and then I got chance to start working in the office in one finance department. I went to the interview. They said, "Yeah, no problem." Uh, they put me in some kind of package of people who want to get promotions. I was in this package, and this package was being confirmed. Yes, you got this, and this happened in September. All that has to happen, it was been that the general, so the top of the top general has to sign up one document, and actually we were all waiting for this signing this document from the general, from the top of Slovenian army, and this actually didn't happen till 10th of January, and in this meantime, so from September till let's say 10th of January, I would say more like till the end of the year, I was been like, when this will happen, when this will happen, okay, I'm in this package, that only document has to be signed up, when. So I was pushing. And then like, it came like this new year, and I knew it, okay, in New Year's there will be some changings. I felt that, and I said, I will just let go, Of course, I'm in this package, only sign up, and that's it. So when I totally let go, when I started to be patient, so these things we can combine, letting go, balloon, and patient. It happened, They called me. Yes, Uroš, are you there? Yes. If you want, the new contract for you is prepared. You can come here to sign up the contract. So after you sign up the contract, 1 month later, you will start working in this new working place now. So I was like, wow, actually happened like really like overnight, So I think that they called me like 5th, 6th of January, and then I went there like around 10th or 15th, something like that, because like on 15th of February I started working in this other field, much better field. I actually had to drive further, but definitely it was a bit more calm, because working in office or working on the field is a big difference, So my patience started after 3 months of impatient, and as long as I was being impatient, it couldn't happen to me the way that I wanted, the way that I truly needed, So when you learn how to be patient, all your life is much easier, I'm sensing that right now in my family, it's like that I'm patient. My fiance, she's not patient. She wants to have results right away, like overnight. She wants that everything is done right now. No, some things can wait. Yes, it's like there is a joke here in Slovenia. If you tell something to a man to fix, do not worry, he will fix this. But you don't need to remind him every 6 months, So actually, the more easy you live, the more easier your life is also here. Of course, some things has to be done like right now, not right now, but yesterday. But a lot of things can be done when it's just the timing. So without hurry, without rush, without nothing. But if you have impatient fiance, this is not possible. Of course, it's possible because we just handle and settle down everything, but it can be so funny sometimes. So definitely, how to learn patience. To be patient is that every single time that you caught yourself with your mind, with your brain, that you are forcing, stop for a second and ask, is this really something that you want to happen so fast, or you just allow that maybe sometimes it just takes time things to happen? It's like, can you prepare cake like in 15 minutes? Of course you cannot. It takes longer. Can you prepare eggs in 2 minutes, 3 minutes? Yes, you can. But can you prepare it like, can you bake it, or I don't know, bake it half an hour? You cannot, because in this case it will be all black. So every single situation takes some time, shorter, longer, it depends. But if we are patient, it doesn't matter if this is long or short, it will still be short for us, because we will know, okay, this will happen because it is meant to happen, and we are allowing this to happen. Definitely letting go help us to be more patient. I forgot to tell this in this video about letting go, but definitely when you totally let go, when you totally like fall into the story of balloon letting go, then you came to this stage that you say, okay, lesson one completed, correlated patient. Why? Because you are becoming patient. You are becoming the one who is patient, and the results will be here. Results can be here when will be perfect timing for us. For example, I'm waiting for like maybe 6-7 people to contact me. They express that they want to have reading with me, but they will contact me when it will be perfect timing. I'm not in a hurry. Why? Because I'm here all the time. When they will need me, they will contact me. When they will feel that they need this, they will contact me. Not earlier, not later, but on the moment that will be important. So every single moment in our life is important. Why? Because everything goes into the direction that it has to go. Sometimes faster, sometimes slower, but at the end, when we look for some situations back, we see that actually everything that happened, it happened on the really great time. Exactly, Rebecca, exactly. As I told you, if you will fix things already, it could be that in this meantime, you will still get into maybe even huge, bigger fight, or that you will fix everything right now, but then you will feel, okay, everything is good, but then something will start to happen. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you will start to lose interest, maybe he will start to lose interest, either way that you fix things. So definitely both of you have to put your shit together, as you know that, you and him, and then things can work out for both of you. It's always like, if I know, I believe that both of you, so most of you, Exactly, exactly. So we know with Tanya. I told with Tanya if she will be with this person that she's waiting right now for a year already in a relationship, a lot of bad things will happen this last year. But actually, it has to happen that way that both of them has to learn some things separately. That right now, when they will enter the relationship, this relationship will be much much stronger. So also for Monica, if you are still here, I can check. Let's see. No, okay. It do not show me. I don't know why. It is the same. So when people are separated, this do not mean that they do not have future. You know, both of them just have to put their shit together. Both of them just have to think about some situations, and then things can happen the way that both of these persons wanted. So definitely, Rebecca, you have to be more calm down. You have to be more patient. Uh, you have to put this paranoia out of your body, to seed more positivity in your life, that you'll be able to grow later in a way. Hey June, that later you will be able to grow with him much much faster. So to be patient is a really good feeling, because then you just know, okay, everything that I want, everything that I deserve, everything that is like, it has to happen. It will happen to me because I'm allowing, and I'm not forcing, I'm not pushing, I'm not under the stress. A lot of people are under the stress because they want some results like overnight. If you look, some people who are like, they want to lose their weight, and they think, okay, they watch some advertisements, yeah, you can lose 5 pounds in a week, or some stupid, really too much big results, and then they start to losing weight, and they lose like 1 pound, or maybe even less in 1 week. They're like, oh, this is not working. Yes. Yeah, you show me this picture. Yes, really, really funny. Uh, so, so these people then look themselves, and they want to have good results based on some fake stories, and they do not achieve this, and they fall into depression. And what this happened? Yes, of course, more food, more sugar, more getting weight. So they lose 1 pound and they get it like 10 additional. Because they are not patient, because they are not listening to their body, they are not listening to their inner being. You cannot compare two persons. Why? Because we are structures. Yes, we have the same structure, but every single individual, I have mentioned maybe in some other videos, if I'm doing something which is good for me, do not necessarily this will be good for you. Some people cannot go to run from 0 to like 5 miles per day. I remember when I was being sick, like, and I didn't run for 14 days or 3 weeks, and I went to run like 5 miles, and it was really hard, but still I finished. But people who never run, they cannot run 5 miles. On the other hand, you have some ultra marathoners who are really born ultra marathoners. They can run like from 0 to like maybe 30 or 40 miles without a problem. I cannot imagine if I will be able to go to run so far after, let's say, 1 month of not training. But anyway, this is why we are so different, and because people are not patient, and they are not waiting, and they just want result right now, right here. Of course they cannot be successful, and because they are not successful, what they are getting, negativity, and their mind starts to occupy with some negative feelings, thoughts, emotions, and of course this brings only negativity in their lives, you know. So this impatient can be really like a poison for our body. This impatience that can be really like a disease inside of us, which brings us what? Bad things all the time. If you're a really long time under the stress, what will happen? Sooner or later you will get sick. Sooner or later you will have problems in all areas of your life. This means health already. This is the first thing that is affected. Second, finance. Third, relationships. Fourth, maybe some kind of accidents can start to happen, and so on and so on and so on. Definitely relationships. When the relationship starts to crash, not only romance relationships, but all kind of relationships, you know. You can have really good friend. Hello, Jan and Susan. So you can really good friend, but when you start to fall into depression and when you start to feel this negativity, you will fall down and your friend stays in the same level. You cannot function, and then you can lose this friend or you can lose this person, you know. So definitely that kind of relationships also can be destroyed because of you do not taking care of your inner peace, inner action. So it is important that we are staying in the higher vibes and do not allow us that this impatience, un how to say this, that you are not in alignment with yourself. Why? Because if you are not in alignment with yourself, you are not allowing things to happen, and then of course you are impatient and you just want to fix things, you want to force things, you want to things make it faster, and of course you will say, listen, nothing goes overnight, you will have to wait, 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 and then you're waiting, and because you're pushing so hard, this is not happening. And when it's not happening, circle just go around and you are just falling into this circle and you are just going down instead of up. So when you are able to step down from the train that goes to the hell and change the train that goes to the heaven, then you are master of your life, you know. There are things that, like, if you really want to be a master of your life, whenever you start to feel bad, whenever you start to feel these negative emotions, feelings, how fast you can change this into positive. Like, really, if you want to be a master, you have to change this like in 3 minutes, which is, I would say, insane, but like monks or some other people can do this, you know. So some negativity comes and they're like, they know, okay, if I will just continue that way. Hello, Jean. Nice to see you, Jean. When this starts to attack, they know, okay, we have to change this. It's like a red alert, 3 minutes, and that is finished, you know. For usual, so for us who are right now here, if we are able to change these vibes like in few hours, this is amazing, you know. Some people need like days or maybe even weeks or even months to change this, you know. Some people never changed. Some people never changed, you know. So they're all the time in this constant feeling of not gratitude, not connected, and so on and so on and so on. And what they attract on negativity. I have a brother, and he can be really negative, you know, especially correlated with finance. He's making really good money. He has really good position in Slovenian Telecom. He's like telecommunication operator for whole Slovenia. They have like cell phones, stationary phones, everything, internet, blah blah blah. And actually, but he's like all the time complaining that he don't have money, and so on and so on and so on. No, but he has enough money. He can go. He went like in last year, maybe year and a yeah, in a year, like in 3 different really long destinations, and also he was been in Israel, Jordan, and this year he was been in Colombia, and he was been last year in Philippines. Wait, I have here. Well, I don't remember. Like Asia, I cannot find the place where he stayed. So anyway, and he's complaining, I don't have money, I don't have money, I don't have money. And he invested some money on Forex, and then all this crash that happened with oil, he lost everything. He lost approximately like 15,000 euros, maybe even more. He don't want to tell me exactly. I would say that even he do not know exactly how much money he lost. And I was like, okay, I knew, okay, you attracted this. He is impatient in finance. He just wants to make some money overnight. And then today I went to sleep as usual at 7 p.m. I got a call at 8 p.m. He calls me, you know what happened? I was like, yeah, okay, what? I just listened to him, and I was doing some stuff on the internet because I'm like a Napoleon Bonaparte. He was doing like 3-4 stuff. I can do also. And I'm just listening. He's like, yeah, right now I invested some money on Friday, and then I invested money today, and it happened that I lost like 700 or 800 dollars. I was like, wow, what happened? And then he explained to me what actually happened. I was like, yeah, of course. You are telling that you do not have money, and obviously you don't have money. And this will still continue to happen to him because he has that kind of mindset. So mindset of impatient because he thinks that he can that he is smarter than some traders who are doing this. I'm totally opposite. I don't want to trade alone. I invested some money. Okay, people, you're doing your job. You take profit. I believe that they make double profit that they show me. It's no problem. Just that you take care of my money, and that's perfect. So definitely, I'm patient on finance, but he is not, because he has money, but he wants to have more money, but he wants to make this money overnight, which is not possible. Sometimes it is possible, but you really have to have really good information. You have to have really good signals to achieve this, but he don't have it because he's working too much and he cannot be on the two places at the same time. So this impatient, I can see really close in my family what is actually happening if you are patient or if you are not patient. What do you think? Are you patient or you are not patient? If you are desperate that something is happening in your life and this is actually not happening, and then this puts you in some kind of pressure, some kind of stress, definitely you're not patient. Remember, as I told you at the beginning, patient versus patience. So like a patient in the hospital who has to lie down and wait to get help back, and you want to be patient, but you don't want to lay down and just relax and wait for these results. So this compare this when you start to see yourself forcing, okay, I have to change this, I have to change this, I have to change this, like a red alert, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay, it will take you longer, but that definitely put in your mind, the longer you will be in this state of impatient, the worse it will be for you, because what will happen in the future depends on how you feel today. What you have today is actually what you thought yesterday or maybe weeks ago. So a lot of people right now are afraid of jobs. What will happen? Of course, they will lose their jobs because this fear will become their reality. Because like media and all around just forcing us, yeah, there will be recession, blah 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 blah. Yeah, in some areas, yes, but I would say maybe at least half of areas will still be in the place that they are right now. Right now will be the perfect time for maybe invest in something or to even buy something to get really good price for this. So a lot of time in the crisis, a lot of people are making additional money when a lot of people are losing money. So you see balancing, it's all the time balancing. Wherever you look is a balancing. So people who are patient, they are waiting right now and they know, okay, we can make some additional money. People who are not patient, who wants to achieve something overnight, they lose a lot. And this is how world is actually running all the time. So really try to think the way that patience is a gold. It's like a gold mine. If you have a patient, if you have a patience, then you're really a rich guy. Maybe not in finance area, but you know, I consider myself as rich. Why? I do not work last 12 years. I have really a lot of free time. I have really a lot of time to spend with my family. Uh, I can do whatever I want. Last year I traveled like in 3, 4 different destinations. I spent 14 days in incredible India, which calls me back. I know that I will go back next time with the family. And so a lot of people who are working like 24/7 cannot afford this. Right now I'm getting some stories what will happen here in Slovenia now, because right now, okay, because of this quarantine, a lot of stores have been closed, a lot of working places have been closed, and right now when slowly things will start to open, people will have to work, and when it will be like this timing for vacations, like June, July, August, they will not be able to get these free days, because the companies will say, you have been already at home 1 month. What do you want? This has been your vacations. What kind of vacations? Hashtag stay home was been this if you have been forced to stay at home. And so a lot of people will, when they will need some kind of, let's say, resting and to go somewhere to really enjoy their life, they will not be able to do this, because they will not get this free time, because they will have to work, they will be forced to work, and a lot of people start to complain. If you're complaining, no problem, you can go, we will find someone else. Why? Because a lot of that people created their lives based on these situations. My fiance, she has really big family, a lot of cousins, and so on and so on and so on. And when I observe them from the distance, I just laugh. This is like old school. Yes, I have to get a contract. When I get a contract, I get pregnant, and of course, working place will wait for me. Really, don't fool me. You are young, so people think that everything is like, yeah, because I have right now contract, nobody me. Really, be more patient, because you can lose this job overnight. And but people don't think that way. People think that they are safe. Nothing is safe. Nothing is safe. Who knew that this coronavirus will attack us so badly? Nobody knew, I would say. A lot of things are delayed on a lot of predictions that we psychic, also maybe tarot readers, or others, clairvoyants, gave to the people, are pushed away because of this coronavirus. It's like that everything is like delayed because of this. Some people, I would say that they knew that something is happening, but in a so big scale, I would say nobody knew exactly. Maybe my guide Nostradamus, he knew that it will be so bad, but who will listen to him? Sometimes I do not listen to him, and then I get hit. Listen, kiddo, you have to listen to me. You see what happened? And I was like, yeah, okay, next time I will listen to you. Yeah, we have that kind of conversation sometimes, and it's fun because it's like As June mentioned me in her last message on Skype, like that she feels like a baby. I felt the same when I speak with him, because he's a legend, and I'm only a messenger for for all of you, for all the world, and so definitely I also feel like a baby. So June, do not feel that you are a baby, because we are all babies. So definitely this patient stuff is somehow connected, as I mentioned all the time, with this letting go, with balloon, with June. It is my pleasure. June, we are like brother and sister, like brother and sister from different mother. uh, our mother is Earth, actually, so we are all brothers and sisters here right now. We have to learn easy way or the hard way to be patient. It is better that we learn this maybe one time hard way, because then we do not repeat this lesson again, because we will see that it was really like hurtful, it was really like so bad, and that it's better that we change our mindset, that we change ourselves into better, and then you see, okay, it's better to be patient, at least this time, and at least next time, and at least next time, and at least next time, that we will actually achieve all this, what is for us here, and that we will feel this, okay, uh, I can handle to wait for a little bit, I can handle to go through life much easily. So I would say that when you are patient, things can happen much faster to you than it is predicted, and things can happen much faster to you because you are letting go, and you are actually, with letting go, you are creating this tunnel directly to the your goal. With impatient, we build walls, mountains, big hills full of shit, full of smelly things, which brings us only this negativity, this like something is wrong, something is burning, and we are not getting the way that we wanted. So really change this. I will not beg you, because I know that you want these changes. Everybody wants to be better, everybody wants to be in the better place, everybody wants to be in better routine, or better way to better life. So the patient is like one of many things that can bring us there. So many different things. So one of the next thing that is also important is topic of tomorrow's. So tomorrow I will speak about rituals. Yes, rituals. This is Al who gave me this idea. Thank you so much, Al. Really good idea. So definitely it will be amazing. And today I will reveal the secret what I will speak about in Wednesday. So in Wednesday, the topic will be again something for more people. So everybody who will join my room in Wednesday, they will get free message from the. Thank you, Al. You will get free message from the someone from your who already passed away, someone who died. So it will be like that I will represent my mediumship. So I will give everybody who will be in my room message from the other side. And at the end, which is important, at the end I will choose one person who I will give like 10-minute free reading, or 10-minute mediumship reading. It depends how the person will choose. but this will happen like outside of here. And I think that I will have this session maybe longer, like maybe 90 minutes, 1 hour and a half, because I really want that a lot of people get this information. And of course, June, I will hire you for this time to be my secretary. We already talked about this. I hope that you will have time to spend this 1 hour and a half with us to to give numbers to the people so that they will know when they can be ready to receive the message. Thank you so much, June, for this. So definitely something that I took in my mind. I said, okay, we have to do this also because right now it's really important that a lot of people who are maybe desperate or in this negativity, they get some kind of motivation speech from the other side, especially from the persons who are really close to them and they know them so well, so that they will feel this that somebody take care of them, that they have some kind of guardian angels who take care of them. And yeah, this will happen on Wednesday. I think that I will also record one short video for announcement, maybe already tomorrow, or maybe yes, today or tomorrow, maybe all 3 days. I will record this so that people will be prepared, that the people will see what it's actually going on, and then it will be an amazing experience, as is always in my live sessions. Not only here, but also like when I worked before on Oran, a lot of people enjoyed there. At least these two, so Suzanne and June, you know me from there. What kind of sessions I had there. It has been funny most of the time. Not so educational as here maybe. But anyway. So okay, right now we still have like some few minutes. If there are some questions correlated with patience, just shoot. I will try to answer the best as I can. And after this, I will give some free messages again. Yay! So shoot, but do not shoot me. Okay. General message. You will get general message, June, no problem. Mediumship message will be in Wednesday. Today, just general messages. If there is no questions, or maybe you're still typing, just type yes if you want to question. I will say it will be changing. It will be changing for you, as I told you, like in June. But I don't see that you will change job. You will change work, if you know what I mean. Yes and yes. Okay. So okay, Rebecca, message for you. So Rebecca, you will have to Rebecca, you will have to wait a little bit for your love area to resolve, because you have to put your shit together and you have to be more patient. So Suzanne and Jan, first Suzanne. Suzanne, why are you so worried so much if you know that everything is coming your way the way that it has to? Jan, oh, yes, Betania, of course. Betania, Betania, if you want to get a message, just type yes. So, Jan, message for you. Jan, happy birthday, because I know that you have birthday. So this is why I'm getting two messages for you. You will receive money totally unexpected in next 48 to 72 hours, and I'm sending some kind of gift for you in next 48 hours. And a message for you. You have to do something in the area that you choose really long time ago, but you still didn't do steps. Start doing steps right now. Zhao, message for you. Zhao, you have to breathe more. It's like that you have to open your chest more to that fresh air, fresh ideas will enter your body, and then you'll be able to grow. June, just trust your feelings and emotions and steps that you're making, because you're making the right path. Betania, message for you. Betania, you're waiting for some kind of clairvoyance at the job area, work area, and you receive this. You're waiting for this for a long time, like maybe 2 months, but you receive this in next 48 hours. Anyone else? I think that everybody got there. So anybody else here, or maybe not? I don't know. It's not showing me all the. Betania, it is my pleasure. Betania, I have a reading right now. After the reading, I hope that I will be able to call you. Okay, yeah, you have to watch it. You have to watch it. It was been educational, as always. Yeah, I know. Tomorrow will be something. Oh, Betania, on Wednesday, I have messages from the passed away people. So mediumship stuff. I hope that you will be able to join us. I have a reading. I don't know, maybe today or tomorrow. I will see, because maybe I have two readings today. Hey, studio. Studio, message for you. Studio, you are pushing too much on situation, and this is why it's not happening. Studio, you're pushing too much, and this is why things that you want so badly are not happening. Yes. You want something really badly, like maybe in love area, you want this girl so badly, and you're pushing, and of course you're pushing her away. Stop doing this. If you want to get her, if you will listen all these and share, if you have chance, if you have, maybe if you are in some kind of social media, share this video that maybe a lot of people can see it also. My beautiful face. I'm joking. So okay, right now we have like for next 3 days I have topic tomorrow rituals, Wednesday free messages from the other side. In Thursday, I think that I will have this numerology. Actually, I will talk about numbers. This is something that I really like. I'm totally in numbers. So we will speak about numbers. We will speak about uh, anything that is connected with numbers. So definitely it will be amazing again. So if anybody, hey Laura, studio, I cannot tell you this. Laura, message for you. Laura, you received a gift in next 3 days. Yes, June. June, I know that you love numbers. We all love numbers. Actually, we cannot live without numbers right now. It's just, it's like how we will communicate if there will be no numbers. Laura, it is my pleasure. Laura, this is not changed, So I still give free messages as on Orano. But I give it like at the end of the session. So I speak about maybe 45 minutes about the topic, and then I just give some kind of messages that I used to give in my working place, if I can say so, around years ago. People maybe who don't know me from before I was working on around, it was like similar than here. I was just sitting in front of the computer and I was giving people some messages. We were talking about some kind of topics, and then people who wanted, they took me private, and they got experience. Yes, I know. I know that a lot of people miss me on around. If I will go there right now, I think that maybe some will come, but there is maybe new people who are right now gathering there. So, but I'm happy that I'm outside. It took me too much energy at that time. A lot of things changed, but I grew with around. It was an amazing opportunity also, where I get learned. I just close my eyes and I ask my guides if they can give me some kind of message to the people, and then I get this. I didn't learn this. I got this with my ability to be a clairvoyant. Thank you so much, Laura. I think also that Suzanne and June are not visiting this site anymore. I have this feeling. I don't know why, but I have to confirm this. No, I give only one message per person. I'm not a charity. I'm not Red Cross. I told you this already. Sweet is her name. You already told her. You already told me this. Suzanne, no more. And let's see, June. June will say, yes, I'm still going there. I will say that also June is not going there anymore. She's too occupied for visiting. Or So, okay, people. Exactly, Laura. It was really nice, pleasure to talk with all of you today. We will be in touch tomorrow. Tomorrow we will speak about rituals, what we can do, what we have to do. Yes, June, and how to improve our lives also on rituals. So we will be in touch tomorrow. Check my room or channel in 23 hours. I will be here. I will be here. I was making some jokes today when we have a lunch, and then my fiance mentioned the famous Slovenian girl Melania Trump, and I start talking as a Melania Trump in English, and she literally died. Not Melania Trump, but my fiance, because I started to speak as she speaks, as Melania Trump speaks English, And Betania, it is my pleasure. Studio, if someone else wants to get message, this someone else has to join this channel. In this case, I can give like 7 billion messages for all humans in the world. What for? We will be in touch, or as my really good friend is, it will say, let us pray together now that we will have better life in the future. Yes, if she wants to get a message, she can come here and I will give her a message. You can please whatever you want, but you will not receive message for her because you are not her. I told you this. And stop doing this because next time I'll just ignore you. It's so easy to ignore people. You have no imagination how I can ignore people. Love and blessings, girls. We will be in touch. Maybe I will speak with 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of you today. And everything will be good. Love and blessings. Bye-bye.